Alright folks, hey, it's Thursday morning, it's about 7:40. I'm about 5 miles from my shipper in Annapolis, Missouri. As you can see, we're on the what is this? This is Missouri Highway N, I think. Yeah, there's just no good way to get back here to this place. I've come this way a couple of times, and I've come a different way where you come in from the south. There's just no good way to get in here. Nothing but curvy, hilly, narrow roads for about 20 or 25 miles till you get back to US 67. But anyway, I've got an 8:30 pickup appointment, so I should be good. This load will go deliver tomorrow morning in Ennis, Texas, picking up roofing granules. And it's about 34 degrees. It's actually dropped about 3 degrees since I got off the main road and into these hills. And it's been kind of misty, raining. So last night I drove, let's see, I stopped there at the Arkansas-Missouri state line. There's a truck stop there. That left me about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to get here. Definitely no reason to get in a rush driving these roads. In fact, there's two spots on this road where you have, they got like a 1-lane bridge. Got to yield to traffic. There's a nice little pond. Just giving you a shot of some rural southern Missouri country roads. All right, I'll try to get you some footage there at the shipper. All right, well, we're approaching the entrance to my shipper. And as you can see, there's an Oakley truck coming out. We get a lot of loads from this place. All right, I wonder where he's going. All right, so here's our turn. This place is called Specialty Granules. Annapolis plant. Now, I've filmed from here before, but the way it works is you go up this hill and they've got a little holding lot up here to the left, and you radio in on channel 19. Let them know you're here. Normally I would go ahead and get my tarp off, but I'm not going to do that since it's kind of misty, raining. And then they'll call you when they're ready for you to come down and scale in. There's several trucks here. Some of these trucks probably camped out here overnight. But they're kind of blocking my way in there. Anyway, you can see there's a truck heading down the hill to scale in. So I'm just going to pull over here and try to check in myself. All right, guys. Well, they must be loading my color because I was parked there about 5 minutes after I checked in, and she called me and told me to come on down. That's how it is with these roofing granules. You just gotta wait for them to start loading your color. I don't know what color I'm getting, but I've got a code number, you know, that I had to give her. Let's see what it says. It won't mean anything to most of you. Color 116, whatever that is. But I'll give you a look of this as I mosey on down the hill. I'm not going to take my tarp off till I get into the loading area, because I don't want any moisture in there if I can help it. So we've got a Kenworth here that looks like he's just scaled out, probably back there getting his paperwork. And we got a truck in front of me waiting to get on the scale.
Great Oakley truck, keep coming, buddy. I'll make sure you got room.
Okay, he's talking to me. Thank you, sir. So I guess I'm supposed to get on the scale before this fellow that's in front of me. That's a pretty T680. Oakley driver there, about to leave. All right, so I'll give you a shot of this as we get on the scale. I don't think I have to get out until I weigh out. I think she'll just get my weight and then tell me which loading area to go to up here. Oakley 10548, getting on the scale. Uh, 31,400 is what it's saying.
Alright, 31-4, and today you're going to track 3.
3?
Yes, track 3.
Alright, I'm going to write that number down there, 31-4.
Oakley, you copy on the scale?
Yes, track 3. Thank you. All right. So let's see which one is track 3. Maybe I can give you a shot of this. It gets kind of tight back here. There's okay, I see the sign. All right, that's let's see. Alright, you can see there's a sign there on the wall that says track 2, and then beyond that on the other side is track 3. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, if it's clear, is I'm going to turn to the left here and then back up into track 3. And it looks like it's pretty clear. Let me get a look down through there. Yep. All right, so So let's see if we can do this. I'll try to show you some of the loading if I can. Let me get positioned here. Okay guys, so if you remember, that's where I pulled down and then backed into here. This is the loading position. You can see, looks like a kind of a dark gray color dumping out there. I told him I wanted 23.5 tons, and he's got me positioned where it's loading in the middle. That's what it looks like. This comes out of that chute right there. That's it, roofing granules. So I'll keep an eye on it, and if it starts to pile up too high, I may pull up or back up a little bit. But that's how it works. All right, still getting loaded, but I did pull up 3 or 4 feet because when I checked it, he had the chute positioned about right here. So I pulled up a little bit so it's kind of leveling out more center to back. But give me a second. All right, you can see through the other side here, another truck just backed into, what was that, chute number 2. So pretty busy place. All right, let's climb up, take a look at it. He ought to be probably getting kind of close to done. Yep. All right, that's it. All right, that worked out well. So far, anyway. The loader, you know, I asked him for 23.5 tons, and he brings paperwork. Now I have to go scale out and take that paperwork to the scale house lady, and she'll give me my actual shipping documents. So I kind of got lucky with that load. Pulled in and got called in almost immediately. All right, let's see if we can make the sharp turn here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was not able to completely roll my tarp up because I didn't have room to stretch my pole out. So I've got it draped over the load. Once I scale out, I'll finish it up. All right. Oakley 10548 ready to scale out. Excuse the sniffles. Alright, as you can see, there's another Oakley coming down the hill. Oakley 10548 loaded on the scale. Well, I can
27 240, go ahead and pull up far enough, I got something.
Boy, her CB is messed up. I think she said pull on up.
She said she got you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, so let's pull on up here. And I'll walk back and get my paperwork. Okay. Took about 5 minutes to walk back there and get my
Oakley 10451. Calling
shipping documents.
10451, where are you sitting?
Up there at the top on the left at the staging area.
Okay, what color are you scheduled to get?
You
And,
can hear the
what's your
CB
load
chatter
time?
there.
Color is 801.
We'll turn that off. All right, so they always load light here. You know, I asked the loader for 23.5 tons, and they've got me down for 22.92. I only weighed, I think they had me a little bit under 78,000. So, yeah. Could have taken 1,500 pounds, a ton, but better safe, better to be on the light side of things. All right, so there's still like 4 trucks up here. Like I said, I kind of got lucky with the timing there. So I'm just gonna pull over here, get my tarp secured, walk around the truck, do a little check, make a cup of coffee, and head to Texas. All right, guys, I just checked in here at the guard shack. I'm at the ELK/GAF facility in Ennis, Texas. Been here for about an hour. Caught them on shift change, evidently. But the check-in process here for Oakley trucks is kind of screwy. They make you text in. You know, they got a sign out in the holding lot where you have to text in. So I did all that to check in, and then some lady calls me and tells me that's just for like flatbeds and dry vans. All right, so I'm trying to scale in.
76880.
So I go straight on through, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyway, then I come up to the guard shack to check in, and he said nobody back here in the receiving area would answer the phone. He thought they must be on shift change. You know, it's about 7:15, and he told me to go turn around and go back out to the holding lot, wait till he calls me. So I did that, waited about 20 more minutes, and then he called. So just now getting checked back in. I've delivered here once before, so I think where I'm supposed to go. You know, they don't tell you anything. But my not so good memory, I think I went around here to the right and kind of backed in over here somewhere. We'll see. Hopefully there'll be somebody over here. This looks somewhat familiar. I've already got my mud flaps hung up, but I don't have my tarp moved out of the way or anything. Okay. There's a guy here. Oh, he wants. Okay, there's a truck in the unload position now, so he wants me just to I think, park right here. Maybe you can see that silver Oakley truck pulling out of there a little bit. All right, I'll try to show you some when I can, but I'll give you a shot of this. Looks like he's empty and kind of pulling out. I talked to that guy when I first pulled into the lot, so he came in here ahead of me about an hour ago, and I've seen a pneumatic tanker truck leave and one other end dump leave. Supposedly they receive here 24/7. I don't know. I made it to the rest area last night in Gumby, Texas. Camped out there and then hit the road this morning around 4. So he's gonna hop in there and give it a sweep. Okay, more later. Okay guys, so I'm in the unload position. As you can see, just been unloading for about a minute. The unloader tells me when to stop lifting and then opens the gate till he's happy with it, and now it's just a matter of letting it dump out. Probably take about 30-40 minutes maybe, and then I'll pull up a little like you saw that previous driver doing and sweep it out. This is kind of a light gray color, kind of a grayish green, I think the paperwork said. But the unloader that was helping me said they got a conveyor system. This just dumps down into a conveyor and it goes in there and then up that chute into another conveyor and then over into these storage silos. He said each one of those silos could handle about 30 truckloads. But yeah, I can tell these granules have a greenish tint to them. I don't think I've ever hauled this color before. So, all right. So it was kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a weird check-in process to get in here, but you know, caught them at shift change. So, all right, that's it. All right. Forgot to turn the camera back on as I was leaving there, but there was another Oakley truck backing in after me to unload. So I'm empty and heading out of here. You know, dispatch had sent me an order late yesterday afternoon going back to North Little Rock, picking up a load at Alltech Recycling in North Little Rock that delivered Tuesday morning in Jackson, Tennessee. But just a little while ago they took that load away from me. So once I got empty, I called the dispatcher and he said, yeah, something happened, they had to take that load off of me. But he said head on back to North Little Rock. They're trying to figure out something. So that's what we're doing. We got about a 5-hour and 40-minute drive from here to North Little Rock. They'll figure something out. Nice weather day, a little cool, 37 degrees. But we got sunny skies, blue sky. Let's head on back to North Little Rock. Okay, well, I got about 10 or 12 miles up the road here on 45. I was headed north toward Dallas, almost to I-20, and dispatcher called and said they had found a load picking up about, well, it's in Streetman, Texas, about an hour and 15 minutes south of here. So I had to kind of get off the freeway and changed my direction. So now I'm 45 heading south. I don't know what I'm getting. I hadn't even looked at the order yet. But it will deliver. Here's the weird thing about the load. It delivers Wednesday. Well, today's Friday. Delivers Wednesday in Judsonia, Arkansas, which is, I don't know, maybe an hour north of North Little Rock. So he said what he can do is I'll get this load, that'll be my home load, that'll get me home, hopefully today, and then I can drop this trailer, and Tuesday I can come out and just do some local work. Get another trailer and do some local work. So I said, okay. So that's what we're doing. Streetman, Texas. They haven't even sent me the order yet, so I don't know exactly where I'm going or what I'm getting. That's what we're doing. More later. Well, guys, I've been sitting here parked in this little lot for about half an hour while the office tries to figure out what went wrong with this order. This place is in Streetman, Texas. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from where I was. I got here and there's a note on the door that says the office is closed until Tuesday. Today's Friday. And then I had a guy in a truck. I mean, there is some activity going on back in the yard there, but I talked to two different guys and they said, no, we're not doing any loads. The shipping office is closed. So I called the office. Took them about half an hour to figure out what was going on. And they called back and said, yep, we're gonna have to cancel this order. They're closed until Tuesday. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. So now we're back to the original plan of just going back to North Little Rock. Hopefully I'll have enough time to get there. Because this little jaunt cost me about, I don't know, 2.5 hours of drive time. By the time I make this up on the road. Ah, man, bummer. That's what happens sometimes. The offices just don't communicate right. Yeah, it's too bad. This would have been a good load. It would have taken me right back home. Oh well. It is what it is. So we're just a little bit off of I-45. So I just got to go up here and hit the service road and get back on 45 heading north. I'll fill you in when I know something. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a recap from where I left the video material yesterday. You know, they sent me, my loads kind of got messed up yesterday, you know, trying to get me a home load. That last load, they sent me down to Streetman, Texas, and it turned out the shipping office was closed till Tuesday, so they had to cancel that one, and they just deadheaded me back to North Little Rock empty. So I got back in town, when was that? Friday afternoon, kind of late Friday afternoon. And they've got me set up Tuesday morning. I'm supposed to, now this will be the Tuesday morning after New Year's Day, so I won't be doing anything Monday. But I'm supposed to go out to the North Little Rock Oakley yard and check in at one of the shipping offices over there, and I'm supposed to be doing repeat loads from a rail car over to Alltech Recycling, which you've seen me film from many times. So I'm going to be taking product from the Oakley yard out of a rail car over to Alltech Recycling in North Little Rock, which is, you know, maybe 2 miles away. Dump that load and then come back, just back and forth until it's done. So that's what's in store. Just wanted to explain that because I didn't do any video footage after I was, you know, leaving Streetman there after that load got canceled. I do want to mention real quick a couple of referral guys. Randy from down in Arlington, Texas, and Jonathan from over in North Carolina. They'll be talking to recruiters soon, trying to work something out. But I wanted to mention you guys and thank you again for allowing me to submit your contact information to the recruiting department. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's a wrap on this week. I didn't do any numbers because it's kind of a short week, and I don't have it with me. So we'll get started Tuesday. It'll be another short week, but now that we're through the holidays, we'll kind of get back into the swing of things. So with that, that's a wrap.